Alright, hello everyone, I am Pitbull Emma, and today we're gonna be doing a dogfight between the MiG29 and the F16. So, going into this dogfight, a little bit about the F16. It's a very good, at least in GUNSHIP4, currently very good one circle and two circle gunfighter, as well as IR fighter as well. It does not have HMD like the MiG29 does, but regardless, it's still a great aircraft with that the nose authority that it can pull in GUNSHIP4. For example, at low speeds, and you'll see here very soon, but at low speeds they can really somewhat have a bit too much lift for that wing area there. I believe that at slow speeds, there's no way it should be outmaneuvering a MiG29 so drastically. But you guys will see what I mean here, in a little bit, as we get ready for that incoming merge. Alright, so we are now into that merge, and I'm using a bit of the vertical here. Let me go back over the fact that this is another voiceover. So previously when I was recording this, we crashed. But previously when I was recording this, the voice really got overshadowed by the in-game sounds, even though I personally turned them down beforehand. But it was just a lot of clicking and clacking inside of that audio there, so I could not unfortunately include the in-game thoughts that I had in the moment. However, I'm working on for the next video for it to be somewhat better, and hopefully I can get that out so you guys can hear what I'm going through in the exact time that I am experiencing that dogfight. Alright, so into this merge here again. No crash this time. Pulling him in, I'm kind of losing him here. If I remember correctly, in this moment, I did lose him for a little bit, but I saw his flares at the last moment. Not too positive, but working on that. And then now we've kind of got him out in front. I don't think we took that shot. There we go, we did take that shot. And unfortunately, it looks like it doesn't track at all. Now he's slowing down and he's coming out in front here. And he just barely crossed over that nose and survives at the slightest pitch up. However, I'm still behind him there, and he's coming around in front again. And very lucky to still be alive. I'm gonna set that throttle down to off, and then I put it back up a little bit just to push him out just a little bit. And at this moment, he set that throttle to 0, and he's just floating there. However, if I were to copy that and get slow in the MiG29, that would for surely be a death sentence. Alright, so now he's coming around, and I kind of pushed myself out in front, so I'm slightly pulling back up here. I know that he is slow. Meanwhile, I'm at about almost 330 kmh, which if I'm correct, maybe about over 150 knots, somewhere maybe 180, 200. And now again we're on his 6. He's dumping flares, and I shot my missile off. I don't think I should have there. I should have saved it, because now he's forced to go into that raid fight. And with the nose, the AOA that I can pull, should I say, I could have probably instantly gotten another missile off in that raid fight, since I am behind him here on the 6. And now we're pretty locked into that raid fight. You see him going down on the deck, trying to build some speed up. However, I am not falling for it. I got my speed up to about 300 knots, 400 now, 700 kmh, and coming around that circle there behind him, just pulling a little bit to keep my position in while he's turning down. And now we're pretty locked in right behind him, kind of beating him out in the raid fight. And if I had a missile there, it would have been long over. However, he knows that I do not have any more, and he's continuing for that raid fight. right, so now I am behind him and I'm pulling him in for the shot, and we take that shot, and it does actually end up landing. According to him, it did take out his engine. However, you can see in the video, it still looks like he has that engine out. So I don't know at the time that he's done for pretty much. If I hadn't continued out for that dogfight here, if I maintained my space correctly, it most likely would have been long over, and I wouldn't have. Well, you'll see it in a little bit. But we come in almost for a head on, and the rules for this dogfight were no head on fights. So in my head, I didn't really at the time pull too much AOA because I can see that it is a nose to nose in itself. And he does get the shot off, and that does end that first round. Nonetheless, a very good round. He played that correctly. I should have moved out the way there. However, I did not, and he took the shot, and that would end it. All right, so in for the second round, we're gonna see how this one goes, and seeing what I typed there, and for this round, same thing. Fox 2 fight, probably the last Fox 2 fight, and at the end of this video, I will show you guys exactly how good that F16 is. I will play it from my perspective, and you'll see just how differently that fight can go against a MiG29. So he's now coming in closer, and as I said, we are dogfighting against Stark, and he's very good in the F16. I'd even go as high as to say maybe one of the top 5 F16 pilots in the game. Very good dogfighter, and into that merge, and we're already flaring off. Just in case he got that nose around it, I took a shot, and I did not track at all. And now I put that flaps down just to get myself a little bit extra AOA. However, when those flaps are down at slow speed, it can hinder your maneuverability just a tad. All right, and if I remember correctly, my maneuverability was bugged for this dogfight. So you see me calibrate, and then my nose goes down, and I lose control. And that missile somehow exploded right behind me, did not kill me. Somehow I should have been dead there. And again, he took some more gunshots, which looks like it went right through my canopy, but did not touch me, apparently. Alright, so now we're pretty locked into that one circle, and I took some more shots, which I'm surprised at this point that I was even still alive. It looked like I died a couple times, and again, he took more gunshots, which do go through my screen there, but I guess it did not hit me. Looks like he just barely missed, and now I've gotten him out in front. However, I don't have the speed to pull any more AOA. If I could have pulled it, but if I did, I would lose all my speed, and I would become an easy target. Just for that turn right there, as I said, the F16, so much better in that one circle fight, so much better at slow speed, and I really shouldn't be beating me out this much with the amount of lift that F16 is pulling. And I did manage to get him out in front again. I have one more R73, however, at the moment, I don't know if you can tell, but the tone was being taken by ground targets, which prevented me from getting a tone on him. And that's why I could not have taken a shot. Otherwise, I might have gotten that shot off about right here, and maybe I would have gotten that kill. However, that prevented me from shooting off my last R73. And now we're pretty locked into a tight one circle. So even if I did shoot here, it will not track. And now getting pretty slow. I at the time I did not like this. As I said, that F16 so much better in that one circle fight. So much better in the slow speed one circle fight. I should say. I do not want to get slow with him. I don't think I could have ran away, dished into a 2 circle, because again he does have the last missile remaining. I'm not sure exactly how many missiles that he had at this point, but yeah, he does have a lot. And then At that point, I thought he was going to take the shot, but so I ditched off to the right a little bit, and he's dumping first because he thinks I'm going to shoot, but I can't because those ground targets, they are taking away my tone. And now looking like we're in a flat scissors. He's down below. He's still out in front a little bit, but you really cannot count out the F16. That thing, for some reason, can bleed speed so fast. I guess you could say its computer is a part of its maneuverability, but it shouldn't have that much left. And he took the shot. He killed me there, and that would end that fight. A very good fight nonetheless. But he did ended up taking it in the last minute. And now we're moving on to round 3. And this will be a guns only fight, I believe. So guns only fight. No more missiles. As you can see, I have 0. And we're gonna see just how much differently this one plays out. All right, we're into that merge, and he is taking a little bit vertical. I've kind of lost him here, but I'm kind of trying to zoom in and see if I can get him back. And at this point, I do see him, and I'm turning into him now. I'm maneuvering in relation to him, and I'm dumping that nose. I'm still good on speed. I'm trying not to bleed too much. I'm not sure if I was bugged at this moment, but the maneuverability of the MIG29, it does seem to bug up a lot, where it would hinder your ability to turn. And it kind of looks like that's what's happening here. Looks like I'm not able to pull as hard as I would like to because I haven't calibrated yet. This should maybe be fixed a little bit, but we will see exactly how that goes in terms of the future. But right now we are able to pull him in and take the shot, but I should have ended it there. But my aim, I am so disappointed in my aim. Took the shot and I missed it. Could have been a very good kill shot. The MIG29 not to be messed with in that high altitude, or high mid altitude. First couple of turns when you're fast, when you keep that speed up, is actually very equal to, and might even beat out the F16 in that one circle. But you never really want to get slow to it, at least in this age, in this F16 version. You don't want to get slow with it at all because it will beat you out. It will get to like 80 knots and it will still be fine, and I will be able to turn just as well. So you can see there I calibrated, and that made it a lot worse for me. I could not pull at all, and while I'm trying to slightly pull on the stick there, it's giving me a lot of input. It's very, very sensitive, and at this point I just stick with it. I cobra because he's on my 6, and I'm trying to get him back out in front, and I'm slow. This is exactly what I mentioned when I do not want to be in that slow speed with that F16. You can see just how well it is keeping up, even though I'm extremely slow. And he took that shot there, and it did not kill me, but it looked like, again, it went right through me. So I'm not sure how I survived that. And now he's about to take the shot, and he will end up passing by at this moment, and he does still kill me. At that point, I thought that he had really passed, and I was long gone, but he cashed in some energy, and he took that shot, and he did manage to take that tail right off my aircraft, my MiG29. And now for this 4th round, I will be flying the F16, and you will see just how differently that fight will go against a MiG29 if you know how to fight it. I am very much used to that MiG29. I play it maybe 70 to 80% of the time. Although I do like the F16, a lot of players choose the American side. Well, because it's the American side, the aircraft are more simple, and the F16 with its computer, you can really just pull as hard as you would like to, and it would give you everything it has. It won't stall out like the MiG29 and War Cobra, so it will maintain its speed. It will prevent you from doing too much. However, it's still very, very good. A little bit too good in that one circle. But it is a capable dogfighter, and it is really, really, really satisfactory, really good, and it can surprise you in a lot of ways. So, going into that merge now, we're still about 5 miles out. If you can see in the HUD, and just typing in chat. And in this is another guns only fight for the F16 and the MiG29. As you can see, the F16 carries 500 rounds. The MiG29 carries only 150. However, it does shoot 30 millimeter, and the F16 does shoot 20 millimeter. All right, so we are into that merge now, and the visibility is actually so much better in the F16. You don't have the canopy ring to really obstruct your view, so you can really see everything that's going around you. And you know, the F16 has that the bubble canopy, making that the visual so much better, very much easy to look around you and see what's going on, see proper cues. And now we are into that into a two circle, it seems, with that MiG29. And it is so much easier to keep him out in front, to keep a MiG29 out in front. You can see just how good that F16 really is. And at this point, I'm just dumping my nose to build some speed. And once that F16 keeps its speed up, it's really done for. You know, you don't have to really pull hard, even though I could pull hard and really commit to a tight, very much tighter dogfight than this. However, I feel like if you keep that speed up, you have so many more options, and you can pick your time wisely, should I say, and pull a lot more shots. And right here, I could easily pull him in. I'm at 300 knots, but I am gonna keep that speed up. And now pulling a little bit too fast. I think I should pull back on that stick just a little bit to 440 knots. However, he is going vertical, so I am gonna bleed off that speed. However, I am blacking out, and so I do end up putting that stick back to take it out of AB just for a second. And we're getting down to about 330 knots now, still in that two circle fight. I'm still offensive on the 6, and he knows that. So we'll see exactly how this develops here, how it plays out. All right, so I do take some shots there, and my aim, not the best aim. It really should have been over there, but it's no problem for the F16. I'm just gonna get another shot on, and that is what I do end up missing. He just barely pushes that stick down, and he does go under my nose. And you can see just how well in this moment exactly how well that F16 can really put in its eyes energy, and come around even at 160, 170 knots. How I can easily just turn on a dime and just keep him out in front at little to no cost. At this point, he's super slow. I'm assuming he's put that stick to 0% throttle, and now I'm putting in my rudders, and you can see that the rudder not very effective on the current version of the MiG29, but it's super effective with the F16, and it really makes a difference because that MiG29 has some huge rudders. I can see those on the back of that MiG29 that it's trying to use those rudders, but it's not really affecting anything here. So now I've managed to get him out in front again, and he's trying to go vertical, and I'm just building my speed. Once I have the speed, I can really do anything here. So I'm pulling him back in again, and now I'm back on his 6. I have a chance to kill him here, and I do. That ends the fight. Super easy in the F16, not really a challenge for it. Very easy to control, and very easy to pull pretty much any maneuver really against a MiG29, apart from the Cobra. But still, nonetheless, a very good dogfighter. And onto the last round, I believe. Again, a dogfight, guns only, and coming in here at 4 miles, trying to aim the merge at about the high 400s, maybe about 470, 480. And depending how I want to take that initial merge, I do go for the vertical, which catches in that speed. And you can see just how fast that F16 is. It's bleeding its energy. See just how fast I can really turn on that dime. And I did lose him there, but I found him again, and we are now maneuvering in relation to him. And already you can see how offensive I am. I do take some shots there, which do not hit, just a little bit to scare him. And I'm dumping my notes again, getting my speed up to maybe about 300, maybe I want to be ideally at 330. However, we're at 300, and maintaining that, which is completely fine for the F16. And I kind of lost sight on him here. Where is he? There he is. And he is now out in front of my HUD, and he is exactly where I want him. I'm trying to put him into that funnel, but I just don't do it. And now he's super slow. He could be dead at any time. I just need to work on my aim. As I've said, now he's dumping flares. He's really in fear for his life, and very much a easy target for someone with better aim than me. However, it's not really a problem, and I do end up overshooting. I commit a little bit too much to that gun kill. However, he does not have that speed, because he did catch in pretty much all of his energy to make me overshoot, which does work. But the F16 can recover so fast that if you don't immediately take advantage of the mistakes there, that you will not get yourself in a good spot to kill it. So now I've got him in that funnel, and I took the shots and they don't hit. However, that shot does end up striking his engine and taking his aircraft apart. Another very good fight, just to showcase how good that F16 really is against a MiG29, and how in the right hands, how it can be so deadly, and it can just very decimate pretty much any aircraft currently in game. It is number one. It holds that spot. It holds that spot for best dogfighter, in my opinion. But the MiG29 is nothing to be joked at. You can see in the earlier rounds how much of a difference it really made with me flying the MiG29 against the F16, and how many shots I did miss. But that will conclude that final round of the dogfight. Just a little third person's perspective on the F16 and its flares. And thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.